welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, and I'm here with your readings for April the 8th through April the 14th. This is some maybe a little late because there's a lot going on. And there is a lot going on astrologically this week. Now, I want to thank everyone for all the comments, the shares, the likes, and the new subscribers. If you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm really happy that you've stopped by, and I hope that you come back. And if you've been here before and you're returning, thank you. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of this channel. Now, these are for your sun, moon, and rising, and they are general readings for the collective. So if you would like a more personal and tailored in-depth reading for yourself, please click on this link. It'll take you to my website where you can see what readings I offer. Now, please don't assume that everything I say is meant for you, as these are general readings. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if nothing resonates, come back maybe at the end of the week and you might find something that kind of speaks to you then. Now, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ring the bell. I will be putting a video out probably this week it's about your life purpose, because I've got a lot of inquiries and questions about that. So with this, and also I just want to mention these readings come in 3 sections. There's the intro, there is the astrology horoscope section, and then the tarot reading. I will put, eventually when I get everything up, I will put the skip time stamps to, you know, especially if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising, you may not want to check out the horoscope of that particular sign, or you know, you want to skip the intro. So I'll put the timestamps where you can skip that. Everything will be in the show more section below. All the links to the other videos and everything you need will be in there. So let's go to your reading, shall we? Hello Leo, and welcome to your horoscope section of your reading for the 8th. This is late, I'm sorry, but things happened and beyond my control, so getting these out as fast as I possibly can. Let me put I was going to say Monday, but it's after Monday, so I'm not going to mention the aspect on that day. But Wednesday, Venus is conjunct Neptune. That's when these 2 lovely planets get together and their energies meld, and they are in your house of intimacy. Now this could lead to adventurous and creative times with your partner if you are coupled, like role-playing or other creative ways to adventurous ways to connect intimately and to keep that fire burning and keep the heat up in your relationship. Now on the other hand, you could meet someone, you know, swipe right, darling, and meet that hot connection. It may not have lasting power. I just want to mention that. Now on the same day, the Sun is challenging Saturn. Now, your aspirations to get away from it all may have you thinking about your health and well-being. It's spring, and after all, it is bikini weather or Speedos, whatever your preferred swimwear is. So it is upon us in the northern hemisphere here. So if you may be thinking of a health regimen, or you know, a healthy diet and exercise program, perhaps you might employ a trainer to get you in shape and to help you along the way, to motivate you. Now Jupiter, this is all on the same day. Jupiter is slowing down, ready to go retrograde. Now what that means is when it slows down, which house? It's in your house of fun and creativity. All that symbolism is amplified. So darling, it is about being creative and having lots of fun. Get out and enjoy yourself. Jupiter is expanding whatever you focus on, so make it fun. So, and particularly pleasurable activities, perhaps with the whole family even, because this is also about children, this house of pleasure and fun and creativity. Now, the last aspect on Wednesday is Mercury in a really lovely relationship with Pluto. Now, this will give you the gift of clear communication. You'll be able to pitch an idea to an investor or project, product or service. You'll be able to, I feel that you can, I think that you can really get an angel investor if you go after it. Now, you'll be able to read the room and your mind will be on fire. It's razor sharp. This aspect is like, it's a deep penetrating mind. Now, you'll be able to read the room and your mind will be on fire. Wallets and checkbooks will fly open with your persuasive demeanor. Now, on Friday, Mercury challenges Jupiter in sharp contrast to the day before. Yes, you know, in sharp contrast to Wednesday. You may get a little overzealous in your communication, like with, you know, you may talk a little too much, you may not listen. Look, resist calling that investor or meeting with them that you know, the one that you spoke to on Wednesday, because you could undo what you so carefully did. So, you know, try not to knock on that door. Now, also on Friday, a bit later on, Venus is in a lovely relationship with Saturn, so they become allies and bring harmony back. You're ready to implement plans for your project, product, or service. I swear I can't say that. Your loyalty and sense of duty to your investors or boss takes over, and you want to finalize, and you're determined to succeed for all concerned. It's like your integrity is out there and everyone really trusts that. Now, Saturday, the Sun challenges Pluto at 4:04 a.m. There's that number, guys. That's the number I keep seeing. You know, listen, health issues may come up for you. It could be as little as a summer cold or allergies. Maybe it's time for your annual checkup. You know, just get a good, you know, a check over, just to allay your fears, right? You could be reading more into the situation than is warranted, but it's better to, you know, get that out of the way. And finally, on Sunday, the Sun and Jupiter are positively interacting and bringing in optimism, abundance, and generosity. You have the Midas touch, Leo. So, thank you for that. Let's go to your card, shall we? Welcome, Leo, to your tarot card section of your reading. And let's go to your cards. I have already shuffled them. 3 cards for Leo, please, for this week, the 8th through the 14th. 3 cards for Leo, please. 3 cards for Leo. What wonderful guidance, information, and help, blessings can you offer Leo? 2 more cards for Leo, please. 2 more cards for Leo. There you go. One more card for Leo. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Okay. Now we have clarifying cards. Ooh, lovely. Okay, I've already shuffled these two. This is for Leo, excuse me. Leo. The 8th through the 14th, these are clarifying cards. Oh. Very interesting. Okay, please clarify. Oh, darling, there it is. And please, oh. There we are. All right. Here are your cards, Leo. Now, the first card out for you is the 4 of Cups. The next card out is the Judgment card. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. And clarifying the Wheel of Fortune is the Page of Swords. The next card is the 2 of Wands, and clarifying the 2 of Wands is the Moon. Oh, what's going on here? Something's going on with that. Okay. The first card out is the 4 of Cups. This is distraction. This is not being in the moment. This is focusing on something that perhaps maybe you're disappointed or regret. You're just not present. You're off in your head and you are missing the opportunity. Now this can be Jupiter when you're seeing the bigger picture and you're not kind of focused on what's happening around you, and you can miss an opportunity. So when the 4 of Cups comes in, you're being asked to come back to the present moment. You're in your head somewhere in deep thought or completely distracted. Now what's interesting is, look, you're being called, so you're missing the opportunity, because this is usually the calling, a call to duty, right? And this also reminds me of Pluto. This is stuff coming up. This is definitely Pluto right here, the Judgment. But it's like you're being called to a higher, things are coming up and into the light, and things are, things will need to be addressed. Now, when this Judgment comes up, it's like a call to duty. So that's like your life purpose. If you're not already doing it, perhaps you need to start doing some research. This is about being a humanitarian and doing service for the greater good of all. You know, it doesn't mean you have to go to a foreign country or, you know, feed the poor, or it doesn't have to be that. But I'm putting a video out anyway later this week on that, so keep your eye and your ears open. Now the next card out is the Wheel of Fortune. So things are turning in your direction now, Leo. Things are coming up, and you know, when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, it's like you've had a down turn in luck and you know, misfortune, right? And when the Wheel of Fortune comes in, it's starting to come up. So wonderful things and opportunities are starting to, you know, present themselves, but you need to be present for those. You have to look for opportunities in order to see them. If you're not looking, you can miss them. So keep an eye out. Keep your eyes and your ears, your eyes peeled and your ears open for any opportunity that might come up. Now it's interesting, you've got the Page of Swords, right? So this is a messenger. You know, the pages also mean that you're ready to go on to the next phase of your life. Now this is the intellect, this rules the mind. The swords rule the mind and communication. Excuse me. So this is the truth coming in for you. Sometimes we don't like to hear the truth. Sometimes, and particularly when the swords are delivering the truth, because they Tell it like it is. There's no finesse, there's no soft edges, there's no pretty bows. It's just the cold, hard truth. And sometimes when this truth is delivered to us, we don't want to hear it. I feel that you could miss an opportunity if you're not coherent and you're not really in the moment. And there are so many aspects going on this week that kind of can take you out of the moment. So you are being asked really clearly to really be aware of what's going on. Look, sometimes I set alarms on my phone because, you know, I can be writing, or I can be meditating, or I can be contemplating, and I can go off in my head. I could live a whole life in a few hours. You know what I mean? So sometimes I put alarms on my phone just to bring me back into the moment, because, you know, I can waste my whole life being off in my head. My head will take me on journeys, and that's what's, you know, that's the astrological aspects will take us on journeys this week. Now, the next card you have is the Two of Wands. Now, normally I get this as a decision, and it can be a decision, but I'm getting that this could be a potential partnership. And I don't mean a love partnership, I mean kind of a business partnership, or, you know, this is someone that will bring something to the table that you don't have, and you will bring something that they don't have. It's a real business marriage, if you know what I mean. Now, this could be a creative project. It might not be for commerce. But this is getting together with someone that's really going to enhance your life and vice versa. Now, clarifying it is the moon. And the moon, I always think, is things will be revealed. So, and the moon is intuition, and it's maternal, and it is, you know, feminine. I feel that the moon will shed a light, and you can see the truth in something. I really think that you kind of have to really be aware of what's going on this week in order to see this. Don't be afraid to look in the shadows, you know. And I think that, well, also the moon is intuition. So I feel that you should trust your gut feeling on this. You're going to see into this person's soul, and you're going to know if this is working for you. Look, Pluto is very, my nose is going 10 to the dozen. Spirit is here. Pluto is playing a huge role this week, and Pluto is all about, you know, and the moon, and the Pluto is all about psychic abilities and intuition. Listen, trust your gut feeling. I feel that you're going to get you're really going to get opportunities this week, but you have to look for them, Leo. Don't just, you know, if you're off in your head, you're not going to see them. So it's really important for you to be present. Leo, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, and comment. I live for comments and feedback, darling. That's why I'm here, to interact with you guys. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss my life purpose video. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week, or before.